Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
It's Touche, J. Lamont coming at you with a class. Yeah, I'm gonna feel it.
Every time I think of you, I'm so amazed.
What's happening, Florida?
That you have done for me. Yeah, I'm so glad that I found you for all my needs. Now let's make this moment we can truly see. I love you all through the night, and make everything alright. I love you all through the night. Who's gonna love you? I'm gonna love you, girl. What I try to have when it's someone like you always takes me high up to the sky. Now I'm laying
Melissa,
holding you, feeling so free. This special night is you and me.
Lay your head on my pillow, you in a dream was high. Elevated from middleman up into the sky. Might as well be wrong. Vacation at island homes, queening just like a spade, but slamming just like a game of bones. Love's a lethal weapon, and I'm aiming for your heart, body, mind, and soul, baby. Tell me what's the biggest part. What should I start, girl? You solid as a rock. Waterfall love, pray the current never stop. Cook good, eat good, curvy as can be. You my better half, baby. God cooked you up for me. Hey, Touche the greatest, better yet the legendary. Straight out the pavement, rolls from the concrete. Know you beautiful, you know see you cute. Elevated mind nowadays, that's unusual. Hold me down through the worst, giving you the best. You an asset, baby. All love, nothing less. Man, I told y'all wasn't ready. It's Jalen Money Touche, baby.
Who's gonna love you, girl?
Me.
I'm gonna love you, girl. I'll love you all through the night. And make everything alright. Gonna love you all through the night.
Baby.
Who's gonna love you, girl?
Me.
I'm gonna love you, girl.
That's it.
Who's gonna love you, girl? I'm gonna love you, girl.
We out.
Let's go.
attention to detail old school radio show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and getting in your ass hot topics. Here's Rory Darnell.
Man, it's a good thing y'all have tuned in early because I'm here. I was huffing and puffing when I got into the studio because I couldn't wait to get up in here today. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Rocker Kathy on my Jermaine side, you might get over here to this YouTube side because the reception is not good over there because I got to change the microphone on my phone. So I have to change my phone. I have to upgrade my phone. So come over to the YouTube side. The information is right there at the bottom of the screen for y'all that's checking in on my left side, on my Jermaine side, on my Instagram side. Love you there, but I need you over here where you can hear me and see me clearly today. Oh, Melissa, she was first. She's on the East Coast, and she was still first to check in. Where is Ketchup? Where is Ketchup? Shout out to Kedjo, though. Shout out to Kedjo, praying for his speedy recovery. He had to take care of some medical business, but he's doing all right. I saw him last night at the show. So he's doing all right, but we're going to pray for that anyway. Nichelle Bell, she is checked in because why? Because her boss's song is going to be playing today, so she wants to make sure it gets played. So she's checked in. It's going to play, God darn it. It's going to play. There's some of y'all that have checked in silently. But go ahead, man. Get that account on my YouTube page. Go ahead and get that free account. Set up your page so you can make comments and things of that nature. Because you may want to comment today. You may want to comment to friends. Now, the friends, now you ought to know better. Why don't you come in on the Instagram side? You know you can't hear me that well over there. And y'all need to hear me today. Black folks, listen up. It's going to get ugly here. Let me do this right now, black folks. Let me do this right now. Let me give y'all the phone. Now, white folks, you can take it down too, because I'm going to get some of y'all in there too. It's going to be ugly today. Getting in your ass today on Sunday. I told y'all, if y'all didn't see a preview or if you hadn't heard or spoke to me, it's fire and brimstone today. I'm going in. Let me give y'all the number in case y'all want to try to come back at a brother. Because, you know, I may say something that you might not like. But I'm not here to be friends. I'm here to tell y'all the truth. Now, we can be friends after that. If not, I understand. But the truth don't change. What? Because you don't like. I think it's written on the shirt somewhere. It's on a T-shirt. Yeah, it is. There it is. The truth don't change because you don't like it. See, it's written on the T-shirt. Hold on. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. I had to get into it. So I'm going to give y'all this introduction. Excuse me. Excuse me. My goodness. I'm trying not to sneeze in your faces, so to speak. Those are... What is going on? So the devil is trying to stop me from delivering this message, trying to stop me from getting in y'all ass, but it ain't going to change. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going down. I got a little dust up in here. I got to get the cleaning lady and the cleaning man. I want to be equal. I assume it's a cleaning lady. Might be a cleaning man. Got to get him up in here to do some. Excuse me. My God. I'm telling y'all, I had no sneezing issues until I got on the air because it knew that I'm about to get in y'all's ass. About to get in y'all's ass. Talking politics. John Gray, all the way from Canada. I titled today's show, Fire and Brimstone. Because John Gray, that's all I got for you. I mean, in the great music, of course. By the way, let me give you that first. Opened up with Fire with I'm Gonna Love You. That was Jammin' Jay Lamont. I got some new music for you. I know, along with the Fire and Brimstone, I got 3 debuts for you today. Man, y'all get ready. I got 3 hot ones coming at you. Bam, bam, bam. Off the press. I got 3 hot ones coming for you today. And along with the other great music that you get here on the Real Urban Radio Network and the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. But it's going to get ugly. Let me give y'all a number. Y'all trying to procrastinate. That's why the sneezing was kicking in, because I didn't want to give y'all a number in case y'all want to call in and share or rebut to what I'm going to be saying today, John Gray. No, let's go. Might get a cuss word in there. Who is calling me from Arizona? Who is calling me? I'm not answering the phone. Let me get a number I got. Darn it, that way you can call me from Arizona. The number is 424-331-9316. Let me say it again slowly. 424-331-9316. Now, those of you that are watching on Instagram should, first of all, come over here to the YouTube side, or those of you that's watching me, my collective, straight away here on my YouTube page. You can either comment on the screen, or if you feel very passionate about what I'm going to say, you can call in, even though you're on screen. Radio folks, if you want to look at who's going off, who is throwing out this fire and brimstone, www.youtube.com/ Rory Darvell, RORYDARVEL. I'm not going to give out my Instagram. Well, I don't want you to watch me on Instagram because you can't really hear me because of that, but I'm going to give you the Instagram minute so you can join my Instagram. How about that? And that's at Darvell Rory, DARVEL RORY. The Franz is checked in because it's going down today. I'm not even mincing words today, Michelle Bell. Not mincing words. It's not going to be pretty. I've been pretty. I've been soft. Tired of being soft. So it's going to get ugly today. Denise has checked in. That is Denise. Oh, Denise, shout out. Is that Denise with the sister Mickey? Confirm. I need confirmation before I say what I'm going to say. Is that Denise with the sister Mickey? That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Let me know if you're the sister, Denise with the sister. There you go. Mickey, if you're listening, shout out to Mickey. I gotta get a shout out to Mickey. Give a shout out to Mickey. God darn it. Blessings to her. All right. Blessings to her. Just want to give her a shout out on the radio. Hope she can hear me. But if she can't hear me, tell her. Shout out to her. And blessings to her. And so praying for everybody. We're praying for everybody because there's a lot going on. I went to visit my aunt today. I had to take a COVID test. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm COVID free. I had to take a test. You can, because my aunt has been transferred. My aunt had not open heart surgery, but she had heart surgery, and it was somewhat successful. So she's doing well, and they transfer her today, and so she's doing well. Niecy living single. Sweet, sweet love on the Real Urban Radio Network.
What we have is an emotional connection filled with satisfaction. Oh, yes, I like what I see. We got a physical attraction surrounded with trust. If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up, 'cause I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love. And your sweet, sweet love. You hold my heart in your hand, my soulmate, my best friend. I get excited when I hear your voice. In my mind, I make the perfect choice. We're a #1 team. I got you and you got me. Mesmerized, I can't fake it. I'm drunk on your love, intoxicated. I can't fake it. No, mesmerized. I'm drunk on your love. What we have is an emotional connection with satisfaction. Oh, yes, I like what I see. We got a physical attraction surrounded with trust. If I'm dreaming, please don't wake me up. I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love. And your sweet, sweet love.
I hear you talk that talk, lady. It's you and Corey, baby. We tackled the world, no front. That's why I made you my one. I sipped your nectar of love, mentally dreamed you up. So you chose me, plus no one can come between us. Intelligence and sexiness, your beauty can cause an accident. See, I need you so much, your touch, but I need your sweet, sweet love.
What we have is an emotional connection.
That's right.
With satisfaction. Oh, yes, I like what I see.
That's right.
We got a physical attraction.
You and me.
Surrounded with trust. If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up. I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love.
No weapons. Jones
And your sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love.
Corey.
Your sweet, sweet love.
Niecy.
Your sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love. Sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love. Sweet, sweet love. Your sweet, sweet love.
What's happening, family? Join me, yours truly, downtown Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slam. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday from 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Punky Bear, King George, Tonka, Sassy D, Miss Westlove, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show, and we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you, so make plans to join me, and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
What's up, everybody? I'm Carrie Taylor, and I'm a recording artist, and you're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Mr. Rory Darvell, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yes, you are. And you heard a Niecy Living Single. Now, I want to clarify something. Niecy Living Single is different from Niecy Knight. Just so you know, Melissa, I know you like that song. And it's spelled differently, too. She spells her just one. Well, actually, you're just missing one letter. That's all of Niecy. Just missing one letter. So there's Niecy Knight from Los Angeles, and then there's Niecy Living Single out of Las Vegas, Nevada. So I just want to make that very clear. But that was her song along with Corey Baby, the rapper, the poet, and Corey the poet, and out of Las Vegas, Nevada, with Sweet Sweet Love. Man, Kenny Talman, superstar artist, is checked in. God darn it. Tanya Grogan out of Los Angeles is checked in. Appreciate it. Of course, Melissa, who was here first, she checked in all the way from the East Coast, from Florida. And wait a minute. Mr. No Weapon checked in from Jonesboro, Louisiana. So they're all over the country. I don't be lying, Denise. I don't be lying when I tell you people checking in. And John Gray from Canada. That's another country, ain't it? Darn it. The Attention to Detail R&B radio show is going wild around the country and the world. So y'all better tell somebody. Tell some more. Listen, let me get to it. Let me give y'all the number again in case somebody wants to call in and defend what I'm about to say. Black people, it's your turn. Time to get in your ass. Once again, 2024 is not the year to play. I know the All-Star game is coming on, Tanya. I know it. Thank you very much. I could give a darn. I'm going to tell you right, because I'm hot. I'm tired. It's 2024, Kenny Talman. I ain't got time to play the France Force, superstar artist, the France Force. I don't have time to play with y'all no more. I'm coming with fire and brimstone. That's the topic today. Fire and brimstone. I was nice. Was I not nice for Valentine's Day? For y'all that tuned in, I was nice for Valentine's Day. I played the love songs. I talked sweetly. But inside, I want to go off. Well, but today, going off. Here's a question I have for the Negroid people. Oh, the number again, just in case, because some of y'all just tuned in case you want to just express yourself. Because, you know, the phone works both ways. The phone, this phone does take incoming calls, but you can print your dissatisfaction, what we're about to say about the black folks as a collective. And I'm black. There you go. So, like I tell everybody, it don't matter if you're white, Hispanic, Asian. If you're an F up, you're going to hear from me. So I'm an equal opportunity. Get in your ass. I'm an equal opportunity. So it don't matter to me. Female, male. If it needs to be getting in your ass, I'm getting in it. Kenny Thomas. 424-331-9316 is the number. Now, here's my question for black folks. Are we ever going to smarten up as a collective and do things together? Are we ever? Are we just going to remain stupid as a collective? And I say as a collective because individually, some of us are smart. Some of us are doing smart things individually. But see, we can't get things done on massive scales unless we work as a collective. It's amazing how we can sit in our living rooms talk amongst ourselves and say how Mexicans getting it together. You know, I went to a Mexican place today, not a Mexican place, but I went to get some barbecue today. And Mexicans had food things set up all around. I bought some barbecue. Then I went next door to some more Mexicans. They were selling what's that fruit that a lot of people eat? God darn, I can't name the fruit, but now they put it's a juice now. Oh, I can't think of the name of it, but it's a very delicious juice, natural juice. I went next door, bought them. Mexicans everywhere, selling different foods and stuff, supporting each other, not complaining about the prices, but paying whatever the price is to support. And we wonder why we are falling behind and continuously stay on the bottom of every damn thing in this country. We complain, begging the white man, hands look like cups. That's an old Robin Harris joke, so I don't want no comedians coming after me saying I stole Robin Harris's joke. I gave Robin Harris credit for that joke. But we begging from the white man still, like hands out like cups, or complaining, oh, we not getting the Oscar, we not getting the Grammys. Why don't we just have our own Grammys and support that? Get dressed up. Do some classy stuff like Byron Hill is doing. Support the Griot Awards. Did y'all support the Griot Awards, black folks? Very nice show, very classy. Everybody's dressed, got clothes on, and the whole thing, Kim Young Holmes. No, it's not guava. It's not the guava. It's another one. It's another juice. Forget it's two berries. One of them is yellow, and I think the other one is red. I think the red one is the sweet one. The other one, the yellow one, is kind of nasty. But the juice is very delicious. I had that with my barbecue because I wanted to balance it out with my barbecue. I wanted to put some health with my barbecue. You understand what I'm saying? But that's beside the point, black people. We can sit around, we watch Asians do things of what they've done, building businesses, $1 million businesses, come all up in the black neighborhood. We right there in line. Even when the Asian business treats us wrong, we'll complain, but we still come back. Let a black business treat you wrong one time. You tell everybody how bad the black business is, and they ain't never going back. Asian business, you'll argue them down until they get it right, but you'll come back. So, what's the problem, black people? Are we that dumb? I'm asking the question. Talk back to me. Are we that dumb? The number is 424-331-9316, because what I'm looking at, I think we are. We just that dumb. We just too stupid. Or the white man is just so much in our head because, see, we go to black-owned businesses. We don't want to pay. We don't want to honor the 2-drink minimum at the black-owned business. We just sit there and get water. Don't want to try. But the white man's business, we go in there. We pay. Don't think nothing of it because, and Kedjo's heard me say this many times. I've said it to him because it's not the sexy thing to go. But if you go to Javier's in Century City and you pay all kind of money because you got money. 2 in a row, because I know y'all want some music now. Kenny Tomlin, I Love You. Lawrence Michaels, Unconditional, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Sitting here thinking about how much I love you, girl. Doing everything I can to keep you forever, yeah. A love like yours come around only one time, that's for sure. I wanna still be rocking with you, baby. Still kissing when we're 80 years old. There were times we fell apart, times we broke each other's heart, times we disagreed. But you stay right here with me. That's why I love you more than all the problems we have had. I love you more than all the things that made us mad. I love you. I love you more than all the changes we've been through. I love you. Doesn't matter 'cause I still love you. There's not much of anything I won't do for your love. 'Cause what I do for you, baby, it's like I'm doing for both of us. A love like yours come around only one time, that's for real. And I've never had another woman to make me feel the way you make me feel. There were times we fell apart. Oh yeah. There were times we disagreed. But you Kissing on you every day, and loving you forever, babe. Forever, baby. Oh, forever, baby. I love you, babe. Forever, baby. Forever. Oh, forever. They play my favorite music.
Today's R&B and old school. The Real Urban Radio Network.
It plays what I like.
Yeah. Hey, what up? My name is Maestro. Maestro Matthews, that is.
Charles Douglas, what's happening, sir? Why don't you come over to the YouTube side? You get better reception. Something wrong with my microphone on this song.
Right there.
Come on to the YouTube side. The information is right there, sir. There's some of this good R&B.
I make this promise.
I did get it stalled.
To love you forever.
Not in time to play it today.
To be
It'll be in the next cycle, though. Sound check for what, DeFrance?
Took away my heart from the very start. Truth is, I'm lost without you. No matter what we go through, I ain't never gonna leave you. Apologize if I hurt you. Apologize if I ever hurt you. Say you never leave me. You got that shit that drive me crazy. $100 million lady. I make a promise, love you forever. Get out my heart, love unconditional. I made a promise, promise to love you, show you, adore you, love unconditional. Can have all of my cars, the keys to my mansion. Here's all of my account numbers. I'll buy you whatever you want. Exclusive trips across oceans. Just shop until you feel better. No matter what we go through, I ain't never gonna leave you. Apologize if I hurt you. Apologize to you. Say you never leave me. Say you never leave me. That shit that drive me crazy. $100 million lady. I make a promise. Love you forever. Get out my heart. Love unconditional. I gave it, baby. Promise to love you. Let me show you my love. Love conditional.
Conditional, that's if I'm broken, I got dope, her vice versa, but you know that ain't gonna happen, no. I'm like, get it off the rack like a fashion show. She like, boy, you crazy, like a Martin show. Laughing, I'll always be honest. I jagged edge promise, so don't know the meaning. I'm making a promise, and hate to be honest. There's something to process, so skip all the gossip. You with the right prospect. Yeah, the sky's at the limit.
I ain't never gonna leave you.
I'ma pull up.
Apologize if I hurt you.
You forgive me, it ain't whatever. I'm just trying to make it better.
Say you never leave me.
Come over here.
You got that shit that drive me crazy.
You making it good enough, dog.
$100 million lady.
Then make it rain. Then make it rain. Then make it rain.
Let's forever be. Unconditional. Promise to love. Girl, let me show you. Unconditional. Made a promise. Give you my heart. Love unconditional. I made a promise, baby. I gave my heart, baby. I gave my love, baby. My love. I made that promise.
What's up, everybody? This is Naya Renee, the recording artist. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell.
Yes, you are. And yes, Nichelle, that is the cowbell. That's what that sounded. You heard two in a row. That was Lawrence Michaels with Unconditional, preceded by Kenny Tomlin with I Love You, superstar artist who has checked in and listened to us today. Fire and Brimstone today. Kimya, yes, the Griot Awards was an awesome award show. It's the second year. It's Byron Allen show. That's a black-owned show. So I guess y'all ain't going to tune in because there's a black-owned show. Maybe I should have said it was a white person show. The new white show. It's great. A lot of black people on it. Y'all tune right on in by the millions. Oh, was that sarcasm? Yeah, it was. You don't like it? Tough. Truth don't change because you don't like it. I'm calling in balls and strikes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling balls and strikes. Black folks, we're on the bottom because we choose to be, apparently. Apparently, we like to be on the bottom. See, we don't want to do the work. We want to show up after the work is done and then get on and say how sexy it is to be a part of somebody else's stuff. Instead of taking your coat, like I done said many times here on this show, wear your own coat and let other people get on your tail. We continue to try to get on other people's tail and then get mad when they don't treat us fairly. It's their coat. So if you don't like it, guess what? Let me tell y'all something. Nobody hires me to sing on their shows. No one calls me. They'll come if it's free or if I'm singing karaoke. Oh, you sing that Prince, you sing that Prince. But no one calls me to hire me to be on their shows. So guess what I did? Guess what I did? Can you tell me? Guess what I did? DeFrance, who's about to open with his first show. Congratulations with the main ingredient tonight. Out there in Kenya, at the Canyon out there for the main ingredient. Congratulations. Have you told the main ingredients that your music is playing on the Real Urban Radio Network, DeFrance? That's what the hell I'm talking about, DeFrance. No! But I'll get back to that later. So when I'm not being hired, Kedjo, I don't know why Kedjo's over here, Melissa, why is Kedjo on the side? He knows that this side over here don't play well on my Jermaine side. Get over here, man, with the rest of the collective, Kedjo. Okay, now, Mr. Kazan, is that you? Mr. Kazan, Carl Kazan, get on over here. Mr. Chick, I know your name. Get on over here, Chick. Get over here to the YouTube side, man, because my reception is good. Fabulous guitar player right here, man. Chick Kazan, he's going to come over on the YouTube side. Anyway, as I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. So nobody was hiring me. Nobody calls me. I hear other people get called. I refer the people to other people's shows, but they don't call Rory. So what do? Complain? Cry? Okay, I did complain and cry. I did. But that's not the point. I got my own damn show. I got my own coat. Now other people call me to get on my coattail. You understand what I'm saying? Black folks, we complain. We go to the Grammys and you got Jay-Z. Oh, well, my wife done won more Grammys than anybody, but she never won Album of the Year. Why are you complaining to people whose music is not as superior to the genre of music that we created, Jay-Z? Why? Well, so why are you complaining? I don't see Asians complaining. I don't see Hispanics complaining. What do? They created their own award shows and they do the same thing that white people do. Celebrate themselves. Celebrate themselves. Why are you trying to force a people to recognize a music that you created when we can recognize ourselves? Hello. Get dressed up. We tune into garbage by the millions. Good stuff, we won't tune in. We won't do the work. You won't tell people about other things that black folks are doing as good. And then if you do, you want to do it at the minimum. Why do you come to us? It's like I told Nichelle. I'm going to say this openly right now while Nichelle Bell is still here. Nichelle Bell is a music administrator. She's going to school to learn all about streaming and all that. How many of you artists that are listening to me right now know all about getting paid for your streaming? Don't lie to yourselves now. You can raise your hand if you want to, and you're lying to yourself because you're still working a job. And you're talking about how many streams you got going on and you ain't getting paid. So keep it real. You ain't got to answer me right here. Ask yourself. I'm just asking you. So if you don't know about the streaming, and I'm sitting here show after show saying Nichelle Bell is the name you want to get with, make that name sexy right now. But since Nichelle Bell's name ain't say, Suzanne DePaz, Clive Davis, oh, you can call her. You can go and pay her for it. And that's why I said this to Nichelle. I'm going to say it right now to every one of these artists that's listening, whoever else listens on the side. You can tune out after I say this if you want to. Because, see, I'm looking for people. I'm looking for dogs. I'm looking for people that want to get it. That's what I want to work with. I don't need tens of thousands of y'all. I just need a few dogs that's willing to do what they need to do, Sonya Troop, classmate over here on my side. Come to the YouTube side. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Come to the YouTube side, Sonya, because you can't really hear me on this side. You need to get this information. So here's what I said to Nichelle Bell. I said, Nichelle Bell, once you get the degree or whatever it is, or you're done getting whatever you need to get for that program, or once you learn all about this streaming, and I done told you to get with you while the price is reasonable. I don't want to say the word cheap because black folks run to cheap. Reasonable. But when you get there to the top of the mountain, and you're going to get there because you're going to keep pushing, because me and Kenny going to make sure you do it. The price is the price. Because here's what we do. Oh, black folks, I know there's white people listening, Hispanics listening. God, do they really do that? Yes, we do. We'll put the draws out there right now. Maybe you'll change up. Because as soon as Nichelle Bell becomes sexy, see, the white artists, they'll pay her. They'll pay her the price. Black folks, what y'all want? To hook up. And as soon as she says the price is the price, oh, she thinks she all that now because she done got her little, everything becomes little. She done got her little degree. She can't help her brother out. Rory tried to help her brother and sister out when I told y'all to get with Nichelle Bell while she's in the process of learning what you don't even know. Let me give y'all some more music because y'all mad. Don Wyatt, All My Loves for You on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Just as sure as the skies are blue, I love you, honey. You know that I do. It doesn't matter where you are, how far. You're here in my heart. I'll always be there for you. Sweet holiday. It's true. It's true. For you. My love for you. All my love for you.
Dwayne Robinson, bring yourself on up to the YouTube page. Information at the bottom. We get better reception. My microphone is messed up over here. So come to the YouTube page. Information at the bottom of the page.
My love for you. All my love for you. Just as sure as the sky is blue. I love you, honey. Know that I do. It doesn't matter where you are, how far. you do. Want you to be here forever. Love you, all my love for you. All my love is true. It's true. It's true. My love is for you.
The Real Urban Radio Network is streaming live on the World Wide Web at www.realurbanradio.com. Log on for the best old school and today's R&B. Can't get to a computer? No problem. Download our app from your smartphone app store. Just search for the Real Urban Radio Network. Here we go. Download. Bam. Just like that. You can take us everywhere you go. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for us at Real Urban Radio 1 and Facebook by searching for the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it real 24/7 on the Real Urban Radio Network. We're supporting Black businesses and Black lives always matter.
This is Q from LA. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with Roy Darvell on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yes, thank you, Q. Thank you, Q. You are listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. ESP, Event Sound Professional, has checked in. Appreciate it. And the song you heard was All My Loves for You by Don Wyatt, keyboardist extraordinaire, piano player. Hey, man, I told you guys we're going to be breaking 3 new songs today, 3 debuts. It's going to be kicking off today. A young man I met at a festival a few weeks ago. He goes by Zay. And his song is going to come up next week. It's a debut, and let me know what you think about it. It's called 20 out of 24. That's what number one new one of the 3 that's going to be breaking out. He's breaking out this hour. In the next hour, I got 2 debut single. Now, Zay is a debut artist as well as his single. But now the next hour, the 2 you're going to hear from back to back. You're going to hear a new one from Vince Durrell and Victoria Venice. Victoria Venice is an artist. When I tell you it's an artist, man, y'all listen to this song, man. This girl is something else. I ain't going to tell y'all the title. The title is cold. The title of the song is cold. But yeah, so both of them will be debuting the next hour. But you're going to hear from Zay. So it's called 20 out of 24. And I think that means that's the time he's putting in his date to get it done. Listen, talking about black folks getting in their ass. Because I'm tired of y'all. Told you 2024, I ain't got time to play. We have to learn to work together, or do you understand? We all lose, Negroes and Negroettes. We all lose. It's not about excluding anybody. It's about including ourselves, pushing ourselves to be great. Stop being lazy. Oh, I know. Did I just call them lazy, shiftless Negroes? Well, listen, I work with a lot of you. So, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. A lot of you artists is lazy. Oh, I said it. Because you don't want to do the work. You just want to be a star. You don't want to be a star. You don't want to tell people what station your song is playing on every day. Every day, which is interesting because every day I'm telling people where y'all's song is playing. I don't work for none of y'all. But I understand how we have to work as a collective for us to win, for the radio station to win. I got to bring people in here to hear your music. I'm relying on your music, so to speak. I'm betting on your music because I believe in your music to make this thing blow up. You don't even believe enough in yourself that when I send y'all the flyer for y'all to put it on y'all social media, every single time your song plays. Do you know that every single time I play your song, every single time I send you the flyer, I put it on my page, Nichelle Bell puts it on her page and social media? You don't. You Mary J. Blige? Last time I checked, no, you're not. Your song only plays one station, maybe 2. Let's keep it real today. Are you retired from the songs that you're putting out, so you can just relax and nobody got to push you? You ain't got to push yourself. I just put one song out and then I just give it to Rory and boom, I'm done. I don't need to promote it. No, you need to promote you and us. Like I promote this station and you. But then when you don't get something, then you complaining. Businesses, black-owned businesses, you don't go there, you half-ass, you want to do the minimum. You want to do the minimum, but you go to the white establishment, they tell you it's a 2-drink minimum. You don't do nothing but pay it. Oh, I know, Negroes. I've seen you. Black-owned business, you don't want to do it. You don't want to buy the 2 drinks. And then when the business goes out of business, then you wonder, where do we go now? Where are we going to go? They went out, they closed. Really? How come they closed? Because you Negroes didn't support it, but you wanted it, but you didn't want to pay. You go to the white house because it's not sexy, see? It's not the thing to do, Kedjo. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about sexy, physical sexy. I'm talking about it's not the end thing. Black folks always want to run to the end thing. Jermaine Dupri. People was getting on him about the little girly socks he was wearing. You know what that Negro did? This is typical what black folks do. I said, I know. Why is Rory airing out our laundry? Listen, I'm on a black-owned station. So if I can't do it on a black-owned station just because there's white folks listening, they are welcome. I welcome everybody. Hispanic, everybody. They tuned in here, so you're going to get what's going on. Thank you for being here. Ain't like I'm going to Channel 7 or Kiss FM. I'm on a black-owned radio station talking to black folks. And white folks is listening in. Great. Hispanics listening in. Great. Whoever else is listening in. The point is this. We cannot win trying to be individuals, Negroes, trying to be cheap for everything. Invest, because an investment in someone else, believe it or not, whether you want to or not, is an investment in you. Because if a black-owned business closed where you perform at, artist, you ain't performing nowhere. Or then you get mad because you go to the white artists and they don't pay you as much because they don't have to, because where else you gonna go? The other place that you wouldn't patronize or you wouldn't pay for drinks or 2-drink minimum, they out of business. They got bills like everybody else. Just like you got bills. So you wonder why a Spaghettini's or a Kobe Steakhouse or any, what's the spot in Bel Air? Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. The spot. Why they here for years and years and years? Because the white folks go there and they pay. They don't have a problem with the 2-drink minimum. It is what it is. They go to the comedy shows. Ours closed. Come and go. Why? Because black folks won't buy the goddamn drinks. Now, I'm not a drinker, but I'm going to buy the 2 sodas, whatever it is, because I understand. We try to keep things reasonably priced. I hate to use the word cheap. Don't want to use the word cheap. Because I'm not cheap. I'm reasonable. So even when we try to do reasonable, black folks don't want to do that. And then when the business is gone, then you're, I wonder why it closed. Because of you, Negro. We don't support. And then we wonder why Hispanics are everywhere. Because they work together. I'll tell y'all something what I saw the other day about Hispanic. It was great. But in the meantime, here's the debut. Artist, Zay, 20 out of 24, Real Urban Radio Network. Joe Vega, what's up, man? Joe Vega, get over here on the YouTube page, man. You can't really hear me on this page.
I don't fold, I don't fumble. I don't fold, I don't fumble. I done seen it all, and I swear I wouldn't double. I'm not gonna stop, keep it going on a double. I don't even see because I know my time is dead mobile. I'm moving 20 out of 24. My vision 20 out of 20, so I'm seeing clearly where I gotta go. I'm making really in the mama mode. Right. Right. I'm using 20 out of 24. Right. I'm using 20 out of 24. Let me tell you something. You gon' say my name, say I'm up to something. They gon' be the king because I'm facing on them. Working so hard and you cheating for me. Ain't no time for vibing. If you knew what I was striving for, you would see that I'm grinding to put a million in my pocket. Oh, I'm using 20 out of 24. My vision 20 out of 20. So I'm seeing clearly where I gotta go. I'm mentally in my mode. I'm using 20 out of 24. My vision 20 out of 20. So I'm seeing clearly where I gotta go. I'm meant to really be in mama mode.
Greetings, everyone. This is Renee from Culver City. You are listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell.
Yes, and that was a debut from the debut artist Zay, 24 years old. That young man. I met him at a music festival a few weeks ago. That matter of fact, it was the festival where Patrice Lee was performing, and I met him there. 24 years old, and that's his song, his debut song, 20 out of 24. The man said he's in Mamba mode. If you in Mamba mode, that means you're working. Latrice Lawrence, superstar artist, she has checked in. I don't know why she done checked in on the god darn Instagram side. You know, Latrice, the reception's not good on Instagram. So come on over here to the YouTube side, girl. Superstar artist. She's over there on the wrong side. Be right now. I'm gonna get my phone upgraded, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get my phone upgraded soon. They're forcing me because the microphone sucks. If you call me on that phone, I cannot hear you unless I put you on speaker and let everybody in the goddamn world hear it, or I gotta put headsets on. Otherwise, I can't hear you. Can't have a private conversation with you on this phone. Can't do it. You gotta send me a text or something. We gotta have a conversation privately. Text. Kimya says she likes that song. It's a nice sound. Yeah. It's a nice sound. I was kind of feeling. A lot of times I play songs, especially from young artists that are doing R&B, and I watch not necessarily. I watch the crowd and how they respond. Now, see, some of you, different generations, so you got to be able to expand your horizon, so to speak, when it comes to young people and R&B and what we grew up on R&B. So it may not be necessarily my flavor, but I watched the young people around and they were vibing. It was R&B, it's respectful, and that's what as long as you ain't calling women out of their name and all that kind of stuff. And, so I embrace young folks who are doing that kind of R&B, that kind of vibe. And it may be different from necessarily what I grew up on, but it's still, it's in that R&B and they're vibing to it. So therefore I bring it to you. Hey, because my age bracket is from whoever loves R and the B. I don't give a darn. If they love the R and the B, they welcome. I don't say, I'm just for 50 and up. No. If they provide an R&B, so I'm gonna play that and bring in some more young R&B. It needs some young blood, some energy up in here. I can't have everybody about to go to bed at 9. I need some people that can stay up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I got them young people in here. But that is Zay, 20 out of 24. You're gonna hear it again. Trust me, you're gonna hear it again. You also gonna hear this hour before I close it up. You're gonna hear Paula Latang out of Canada with DJ Spin that song again. Listen, getting in black folks' ass. Trying to get us to understand, look, in 2024, y'all, look what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna get together or not? Y'all heard the Bernie Mac joke. Notice how I give credit for the jokes. I don't want nobody going back and say, Rory stole that joke. I give credit to the jokes. Bernie Mac said this joke about getting into heaven. I'll make it real fast. When he said they was trying to get into heaven, they got one opportunity to get in heaven. Some of y'all may saw it if you saw the special. And they got one opportunity to get into heaven. They got to tell God something. If he can't answer it, gotta let him in. So they whispered something to God. God looked up, looked down. He said, open the gate. So when he got into heaven, Peter said, what did he say to you that you allowed him to get in? He said, when are black folks ever gonna stick together? And he dropped the mic and walked off stage. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. That was deep as hell, wasn't it? When are black folks ever gonna stick together? That's a damn shame. I think we got to be slaves again. I think even then, though, we separated them during slavery at some point because, the house Negro and the field Negro, and you had the overseer. Darren Kennedy has checked in. Man, all right, Darren Kennedy, appreciate you checking in, brother. Appreciate him checking in. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, by the way, let me get in case somebody's objecting, because I look for people that object. Yeah, you ain't got to agree with me. You can call in and defend if you got a different point of what I'm saying about you Negroes, because I'm talking about you. 424-331-9316. If you listen on the radio, you can call in. You've probably been seated. What's the number? I call this. I'll tell him something. Well, the number is 424-331-9316. 9316. I'm Draymond Green. I want all the smoke. Latrice Lawrence, I don't mind getting all the smoke. It's no matter to me, but understand though, when you blow smoke this way, come correct because I blow it back. Hello. I'm just saying, because what I'm saying, see, you can just look around, ladies and gentlemen, and see what I'm saying is true. We're on the bottom of everything. We're on the bottom of economics, everything. We're on the bottom. Why? But look at everybody else who sticks together. I was going to tell you this story that I saw about this Mexican guy. He sells fruit at my bank. I'm sorry, not at my bank, but near a bank. He sells fruit there out near where I work. The other day, he had fruit and flowers. That brother said, I'm going to capitalize on his Valentine's Day too. He had flowers in one hand, and when you came by, he wanted to get you some fruit. He dropped them flowers and went and sold you some fruit and went back to picking up the flowers. Huh? And we wonder why we on the bottom. We don't hustle like that unless it's illegal. Who said that out loud? DJ, spin that song again. DJ, spin that song
That's all I did. Make me feel like I'm entering so deep. Music's got me on the floor. And the records make me fly like I did before. Chance to don't know what's got in me. Dancing by my friend, that's a bunch. I see brothers everywhere it's at. Midnight time, keep you on my mind. Dancing till the morning light. I remember you and me. We used to be free. Dancing on the dance floor. Dancing on the dance floor. Dance. Dancing on the dance floor. Dancing on the dance floor. I'll be right back. What goes away comes back again. I remember when it all began. Music to put you in the mood, get you on the floor and make your body move. Shine your glove and never more. Take a step and I'll be sure. When fire is when it's true. Ready podcast in the groove. Dynamite, save a little champagne cake. Raise the glass to the old school again. Dancing on the dance floor, dancing on the dance floor, dance. Dancing on the dance floor, dancing on the dance floor, yeah. What good times do you remember those good times? Don't it make you feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it make you feel so right? Don't it make you feel like you could dance until the morning light? Don't it make you feel good? Don't it make you feel so right? Don't it make you feel like you could dance until the morning light? What goes around comes back again. DJ's got that song again. We're gonna party with old friends, old friends, old music to put you in the mood and get you on the floor and make your body move. DJ's got that song again. DJ's got that song again. DJ's got that song again. DJ's got that song again.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
La, 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 la.
Everyone knows that there comes a time, no matter what happens, whatever you need, I'm gonna be here standing. Of all the things I've learned these years from you, I've learned to love no matter what, and that's what I'll do. I love you more than anything. I love you more until the end, baby. I love you more, I do. And I'm gonna spend my life with you. All these things come alive when you say, in all your trust and honor is the make you so. I've got to find my way. It's true. Forever looks much better 'cause I'm right here with you. I love you more than anything, baby. I love you more 'cause you're my queen, darling. I love you more, I do. I'm gonna spend my life with you. I always knew, girl, I am so happy. Know that I do, girl. It's all for you. Spend my life with you. You need to know. I'm trying to show you, you are my queen. You're everything I'll ever need. I'm gonna spend my life with you. I love you more, 'cause you're my queen, baby.
Switch with I Love You More. Before that, to close out the hour, you heard Paula Latang with DJ Spin That Song Again. I want to tell you, some of you artists, something about Paula Latang. She has her own radio show in Canada, and she her show airs on Saturdays out in Canada. So she has also picked up many songs because she does check into the show and she listens into the show. And she's picked up many songs that she's heard on this show and she plays them on her show. Support goes in a circle, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say that to you. And I'm not just talking about in music. I'm talking about just in business, as a community, as people. Support goes in a circle. I want to say something to the musicians out there. Kidding. This might hurt. But listen, I love you. But truth don't change. It's on a t-shirt. It's written on a t-shirt, so you know it's fact. Truth don't change because you don't like it. And here it comes. Musicians, especially musicians that do live gigs, musicians want to get paid. You know who else wants to get paid too, musicians? The singers. We want to get paid too. See, it's easy, and this is what bothers me about musicians. If you're playing behind a known artist, if you're going to do a gig behind Babyface, you're telling everybody that you're playing behind Babyface. You're telling everybody the date. You're telling everybody where it's gonna be. You telling them the time. You gonna tell them where you standing on the stage. Why? Why? Babyface don't need your help promoting him. He really doesn't. Michael Haynes, keyboard player. I don't know why Michael Haynes won't get over here on YouTube. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, God darn it. Michael Haynes, get on over here, man. Keyboard player. Babyface don't need y'all's help promoting him. Are you promoting Babyface? Or are you promoting you? Oh, you're promoting you. You want everybody to know that you're playing behind Babyface. Because why? It's sexy. People are going to go see Babyface whether you are there or not. Because it's not about you. It's about Babyface. They could care less that you're going to be there. They're not incentivized to buy a ticket. Oh, you're playing behind Babyface. Well, God darn it, I'm going to be there. Damn the fact that Babyface has a catalog of hits. It's not, that's why I ain't going. I'm going because you said, I saw it on Facebook that you said you going to be playing behind Babyface. So I'm getting a ticket for show now. No, they're going to see Babyface. Where am I going with this? Where am I going with this, Roy? I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this. So now you're no longer playing behind Babyface. Show's over. You got that one gig, maybe two. But you still got the gig because you're still trying to make some money as a musician. So now you're playing, I don't know, behind Rory. The hell? You tell nobody. You tell nobody. Who wants to come and see Rory? So, but you want Rory to pay you a maximum amount of dollars as if Rory is Babyface. Oh, God darn it. They say in the church, my pastor said it all the time. If you can't say amen, say ouch. You want Rory to pay you as if you are playing behind Babyface. As if Rory don't need your help to put butts in the seats. But you don't tell nobody you playing behind Rory. Oh, why not? Oh, because Rory not the sexy name. So you not telling somebody to come and see you play. Hey, I'm doing a gig. Come see me on such and such a date. You feel you don't need, or it's not mandatory for you to help. Not mandatory, but you should help Rory put butts in the seats. But you're expecting Rory to pay you an X amount of dollars. That's what I mean by support going in a circle. Because if we don't pull in enough people to pay you, where are you gigging at? Only so many gigs exist. And most of us, and most of the time, you ain't playing with Babyface. You playing with Rory, Cat Joe, Latrice Lawrence, those of us that don't have mints of money. So why don't you feel it necessary to promote that you're playing behind us? I would love for a musician to answer that question. 424-331-9316, because there's many of you like that. Many of you like that. So don't act like you don't exist, because you do. Oh, yeah. That's what I mean by support going in a circle, about why we always losing. Because if we don't have audience, you're not getting paid because you're expecting us to pay you away. Guess what? We ain't making no money because you're not helping to put 2 or 3 people in the seats with us. We're in this together. If we ain't working musicians, you ain't either. Ain't a bunch of baby faces out there. There's only one. Ain't a bunch of them. Let me give y'all some more music because then I'm coming back. I'm talking about politics. God darn it, that we need to get on the stick on that too. Brooklyn James, Better Off on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Sounds like a love song. Sounds like a love song.
physical attraction. Next step felt a chemical reaction. That is you would like to get to know me. Things you wanna show me, touch it, squeeze and hold me. My mind said it was too good to be true, but I fell face forward in love with you. Cause of you, I'm standing all alone. Up there writing on the song, wonder why you did me wrong. Nobody told me life would be this hard. This hard. So you got me on your side. Nobody told me that I did this hard. All because I let you in. All because I let you in. Baby, sometimes I sound a little crazy. Try to from the side, make it tasty. Maybe, better off the baby. First time never told me where you slept at. My mind told me something wasn't right with that. Then I heard you talking on the phone, said that you would be right home. Then you bounced and left me alone. My world came, my heart stopped. Because of you, I'm standing all alone. I've been writing on the phone, all because you did me wrong. Nobody told me I could be this. Nobody told me this would be this hard. Nobody told me on your love. Nobody told me that I did this hard. All because I let you in. All because I let you in. Baby, sometimes I sound a little crazy.
I've been back to when it was you and me relaxing. Commercial flights when I wasn't stacking stacks. Been a penthouse couple living life in the sky with these head down arguments that brought us down the skies. Listen, it wasn't me, it was just how we living. When the volcano meets a tidal wave, damage is a natural given. We used to kick it like everything was fine until life became a magazine, one issue at a time. Now I got my reasons, I know you leaving, but understand I fought far more before I went committing treason. I think I love you and I know that you know it, but girl, it's hard to balance when you carry the rest of the world. I hear you cry for boo, I also cry for you, and know my cries are true. Yeah. And even though you don't rock with me, I pray you find happiness even if it's not with me.
Sometimes I sound a little crazy.
Looking back through my rear view mirror, hindsight's 2020. I see you clear. Who knew that what I wanted so badly was killing me softly? That's hard rock, but hard cock can contaminate the senses. I should have lived.
Sometimes I sound a little crazy. Try to from the side and make it tasty.
Hi, this is Cardell, and you're tuned in to the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, at the Attention to Detail.
Yes, you are. And you just listened to Brooklyn James with Better Off getting this started for us. Well, actually, Switch got it started for us, but she's just continuing. Man, he just checked in. Superstar artist Vince Durrell has just checked in. Kenyon Holmes, you want to hang on because I got two in a row, man. I told you he's got some debut songs, and Vince is not a debut artist, but he's got a debut song that's going to hit up next, followed by Victoria Venice. Her debut song is going to hit up. Her new song is going to hit up next. She's not a debut artist. I got Samuel this artist this hour as well, and Elaine Stepter and Jadzia. Man, the hour moves fast when you're having a good time. So musicians, work with your singers. Help everybody, because we all trying to get paid. We all want to make money, and we want to make money, and we want to be able to pay you what you're worth. So help us put butts in the seats, because we're not famous. We're not famous. But when we are, we're going to remember you that you didn't help us, and we're going to hire you, and we're making big bucks. I'm just kidding. But maybe I'm not. But anyway, listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Let me pay some bills right quick. Listen, if you have a business, there's another thing too, folks. Artists, this helps you. If you know somebody that owns a business, and the listeners, Melissa, you know somebody you might know. Hugo is checked in, man. My buddy, I just saw that. He checked in. Appreciate you, my brother, checking in. Listen, if you guys know somebody, if you yourself, you own a business and you want to say, man, I can't afford the commercial rates, that's not true, because right here at the Real Urban Radio Network and the Attention to Detail R&B radio show, you can get commercial advertising reasonably priced here. No, I didn't say the word cheap. I said reasonable. You can have your business advertised right here. So for information on that, hit me up at 424-558-2088 and find out. Keep in mind, we are worldwide. Paula Latang can hear us. So can John Gray, and they're in Canada. Hello. You might have an online business or something so they can ship anywhere in the world. Well, God darn it, they need the stuff too. My man out there in Louisiana, God darn it, Jonesboro, so he can. Y'all better wake up. So get your business on right here, 424-558-2088, and you can advertise your business right here at the Real Urban Radio Network. So contact us for those rates, man, and get your business going, man. Support those in the circle, man. That's how we do it here. So it doesn't matter what your business. Well, it does matter what your business is. It needs to be a legal business. You get in trouble for it. No, we're not advertising that. But if you got a legal business, man, give us a call, 424-558-2088. Artist. If you're an artist out there, or you know some artists out there that want to have their song potentially heard on the radio, I always have to stress this. Because you send in a song does not mean it's going to automatically play. Let me tell you why. Well, basically, I don't feel the song is good enough to play. Oh, that's number one. Two. So we got to put weight on this stuff here. We got to put weight. Your song is playing because I feel, Bossman Cuddy feels it's good enough to be on the radio on every day. But if we take everybody's song, just put it out there, everybody's song, then there's no weight on none of you song. So it doesn't happen. So here's what I mean. Send your song in, though. And it does not mean because the song is not played that you can't send in another one. Just didn't take that one. So that's why you need to write many songs. Every song that goes on the album ain't a hit. A lot of times, I remember Jackson said they used to write 150 songs, but only 12 to 13 made it on the album. The other ones weren't good enough. That's okay. Send another one. So send your song, MP3 only. MP3 only. Don't Google, don't send it through a WAV file. It has to be a straight up MP3 where we can get it, bam, and play it. No, not doing it. Can't be a WAV 4 or MP4. It got to be an MP3. Email it, bam, we can play it. No conversions. Bossman Cuddy ain't doing all that. Send it to casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com. That's casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com to have your song be considered to be played right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And of course, the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. We also got some other hosts here, man. I'm not the only one, man. You can check out my man every second and fourth Sunday, and you can get the Real with Day. His name is Dave Farrell. He does a nice gospel show here for the young folks, for the young people. He's talking about the Lord for the young folks. So keeping it real with Day. Keep it real with Day right here every second and fourth Sunday. He's on from 4 to 5 p.m. on Sundays. Also here every Saturday is my colleague, the percussionist extraordinaire, Paris Escovedo. He's here every Saturday with the Despacito show. Him and his lovely daughter, Mamacita Mel, they're here every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So check him out. He's bringing you that Hispanic soul, as he likes to call it, the ghetto jazz sound. He brings it for you every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here at the Real Urban Radio Network. No, his name is Kenny. That was rapping on the song. His name is Kenny, believe it or not. I don't know. I can't remember his last name, but his name is it's Kenny. That's rapping on Brooklyn James' song "Better Off." Also, while I'm on it, Bossman Cuddy, he has a show, every Saturday, man. Southern Soul is kicking behind in the South and is making his way here to the West. So Southern Soul, he has the Southern Soul Slam every Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. But if you miss it, because Saturday's too early for you, that's okay. Because after I get off the air tonight at 7, it replays from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So catch the Southern Soul Slam right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. So we got it for you, man. We got some gospel stuff for you, man. Let me see what else we got here. Shucks. Oh, excuse me, I'm missing somebody. Oh, yeah. See, you got the Lighthouse of Praise show every Sunday at 2 o'clock. That's with Jamila Dennis. That's every Sunday here at 2 p.m. So a lot of praise, a lot of gospel goes on here at the Real Urban Radio Network on Sundays. And there's also gospel music early Sunday mornings as well. So you can get your gospel here. So we got it all for you right here. Also, take us with you. Like the people that are listening on the radio, those of you that are watching, don't think you just have to watch me. 24/7, we got music here. Download that Live 365 app and then Real Urban Radio Network in the search and take us with you 24/7. Here's some great R&B. Like I promised, I got 2 new music songs for you debuting right here. They're new releases. Vince Durrell coming up first with Don't Break My Heart Again, followed by Victoria Venice, Should Have Chose Your Friend on the Real Urban Radio Network.
So sure it's the right time. Baby, I ain't ready to get my heart broken again. Oh, Lord, don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. Oh, baby, don't break my heart again. Never thought the day we have nothing left to say. It's like a bad dream, baby. Don't break my heart again. Oh, no, don't break my heart again. Oh, no, don't break my heart again. Ooh, don't break my cold little heart again. Listen, baby, I don't think I'm alright unless you hear beside me. It's as if the daylight is in your hands together. Oh, trying to break me down again. Just do it, baby. See, I need you right here beside me. Yeah. I don't think I'm right here beside me. I guess it's fear. I guess it's fear that make me wanna hold you. Don't leave me, baby. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again. Don't break my heart again.
Southern Soul Slam. Make sure to follow us on social media.
Worldwide, baby.
By searching the Southern Soul Slam on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We're not just a radio show.
Always doing it big.
It's a movement.
Make a difference.
At the Real Urban Radio Network, we know who we are, and we make no excuses about it.
We already know where you came from to know where you're going, you know?
I remember the day that we met. I already knew your friend so well. He lived next to me, hung up my TV, and we became the best of friends. You came over one Saturday. He barbecued and we watched the game. He said you were cool and y'all played ball in school, and giving you my number was okay. But 3 years, 2 months, 1 week, I can't find things just ain't the same. And I can't help but thinking it makes my heart sink. I should've took his last name. If I could do it again, I would've chose your friend. I don't think he would break my heart. If I could do it again, I would've chose your friend. I should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend. I should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend. I admit that you've had some good times, but more than that, you have made me cry. You stop hugging me, you don't make love to me, and you don't blink twice when you lie. Now your friend has always been around, but he's solid, so we never got down. He respected me and he protected you, even when he knew you was messing around. But 3 years, 2 months, 1 week, I can't find things just ain't the same. And I can't help but think, and it makes my heart sick. I should've took his last name. If I could do it again, I would've chose your friend. I don't think he would break my heart. Ooh, if I could do it again, I would've chose your friend. Should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend. I should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend. I should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend. I should've picked your homeboy, I should've picked your friend.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, two-time Olympic high jumper, actor, writer, and producer, Jamie Neal.
What's up, Bad
You're
Intentions?
listening to my man, Rory Darvell, on the Attention to Detail.
Bad Intentions, man. Look at the bottom of the screen. Come over to my YouTube page. There's better reception over there. You can hear me better. 2 in a row, 2 new releases, 2 debuts. First, you heard Vince Durrell's new one called Don't Break My Heart Again, followed by Victoria Venice, and Chose Your Friend. Should have chose your friend, is what she's saying. She was loyal to your behind, but your friend was the better pick. Should have chose your friend. Let them know what you think about that. That's officially not released yet as far as Chose Your Friend. I think that's actually being officially released in March, but we got the exclusive because that's what we get here at the Real Urban Radio Network. So send a shout out to Victoria Venice for letting us do that because she wanted to get some reaction from y'all. So that's what's coming out on the pike. New from Victoria Venice and what's out now by Vince Durrell. Don't break my heart again. Don't do it again. You broke it once. Don't break my heart again. What's going on? Bad intentions. I'm just doing a radio show, man. I'm just doing a radio show. Come on over to the YouTube side, man, and get some of this good R&B right here. We bring you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Got Samuel, former lead singer of Club Nouveau, coming up for you in a few minutes. But first, I want to tell y'all something. I hope you guys are really paying attention to the political thing that's going on this year. I hope you guys are really paying attention, dare I say, which is unbelievable, being that he's not the president of the United States, but are you paying attention to Donald Trump? Which is what he likes. He likes attention, but he's dangerous attention. I don't know, there's so many things going on here. If you're watching the Republicans and things and the lies that they're telling and Fox News and all that kind of stuff and Newsmax and QAnon television and radio and all the kind of stuff that's going on and what they're trying to do in this country. When you have a man that is saying to Putin that if our allies have not paid their GDP portion as if it's a shakedown, that he would not only not protect them if Russia attacked them, he would encourage them to do whatever they want to do. He would encourage them. Understand, if you guys understand about NATO, the North American Treaty, how that works, what that means is that agreement that they have with our allies is that if a country attacks our ally, they are attacking all of us. Do you understand that? So if Russia attacks one of our allies, according to Trump, and if Trump is president, and according to Trump, if they didn't pay, as they say, if they didn't pay their ransom, if they didn't pay their protection money, which is not what it is. It's a situation where all of us, it's as if we have an agreement. Well, you don't have as much money as me, so you don't pay as much as I would pay because I'm a lot bigger than you, but you do pay. It's not so the United States can jump in like we're everyone's big brother and we go to protect. No, if the United States is attacked, guess what? Britain comes in and helps us, and our allies come in and they help us. It's a one for all for one situation. Not, you got to pay us ransom for us to protect you. And then for him to do that, that is very dangerous. That is called the potential for World War III. Are y'all paying attention? Are you paying attention to what they're doing about how they're talking about Biden? Can I speak some common sense? It's very rare in America today. And everyone shows their concern. Oh, Biden's this, Biden's he's. And let me say this. He is. Biden missteps a lot. He misspeaks a lot. But guess what? When Biden was younger, he would say a lot of stupid stuff. And nobody cared to say anything about his cognitive decline. He's much slower now, yeah. But he says his stuff. He says stuff he shouldn't say. He said stuff he shouldn't say when Obama was president. That's just the joke. But I see it like everybody else. But let me tell y'all something. Who are you gonna vote for? Would you vote for Trump? Here's the difference between both of them have cognitive decline. Trump is 3 years younger. But here's the difference between Biden and Trump. Biden is competent. Biden knows. He doesn't have Alzheimer's. He knows what's going on. Trump does not. Trump is not competent. Y'all better pay attention to what this man is saying. Do you understand that this man said that if Biden wins the election, I don't know why he would say something like this, but he meant it. That Pennsylvania, he would change the name of Pennsylvania. Why? To what? What are you going to change it to? What are you talking about? Biden don't say dumb stuff like that. Biden may misstep a name of a person, yes. He may misstep a country, yes. But he ain't talking about changing the name of no state. What are you talking about? What is this talking about? He's not saying someone else is running the country. Biden knows who his wife is. Trump didn't. Did y'all know that? Are y'all paying attention? This is why I suffer for you guys, and I look at Fox News for you. Because the stuff that Trump does, they won't say. They hide it, but they try to jump on everything Biden does. If Biden, God forbid, died in office, the country has never collapsed because the president died in office. Kennedy was killed in office. The country went right on. You just next man up. In this case, it's next woman up. And I'll talk about that when we come back on the Real Urban Radio Network. Samuel.
Here I am. See this? So take me just as I am. Yes, boy. You've touched the very soul of this man. And I'll give you every love that I can. Here I am tonight. Gonna take you someplace you've never been. If you just open up and let me in,
Right on, son.
I'll show you what my love is all about tonight. Just let go, baby. You don't have to be afraid. This is a love you can trust. I won't give you a reason to doubt. Let me show you how. Here I am. So take me just as I am. Take me just as I am. You touch the very soul of this man. Yes, man. And I'll give you every love that I can. Here I am. You don't have to rush. We've got all night. We can do whatever you like. And if it's cool, I take your time. Enjoy this moment that has designed. Oh, girl, for you and I know. Many times you've been hurt, but they were blind to your real worth. No, I won't make that same mistake. I know love's not a give and take, and I believe that this is fate. Here I am, so take me just as I am. Oh, take me, baby. You just as I am. Soul of this man, yeah. Touch the soul of this man, and I'll give you every love I give you. So take me just as I am. Take me, baby. You touch the very soul of this man. Yeah, touch the soul of me, and I'll give you every love you give. I just wanna be everything that you need, girl. Baby, you can put all of your trust in me. I'll spend the rest of my life in your dreams, because it's here by your side is where I want to be. Show you the man that I am, in case there's something you can't understand. I'll take you places that you've never been, and when you do, it's open up. Just let me in. Just let me show you the man that I am, in case there's something you can't understand. I'll take you places that you've never been, and when you do, it's open up. Just let me in. Here I am. So take me just as I am. Take me, baby. You've touched the very soul. You've touched me, soul of me, and I'll give you every love. I'll give you the all of me. See me, so take me just as I am. I just do it. You've touched the very soul of this man, and I give you every love.
Hey everybody, this is recording artist Jammin' J. Lamont, better known as the Human iPod. And guess what? You're listening to my friend, my brother, the savior of R&B.
And you just listened to Samuel, former lead singer of the group Club Nouveau, with his single offering called Here I Am. And you're to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show, where we play the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere, and this is where Black love music resides. So make sure you tune in and carry us with you everywhere you go, 24/7. We are here for you. Got some more coming up for you. I got Elaine Stepper coming up for you, and I got Jadzia coming up with you with her latest called Worth It. That's coming up at you. You got me right now, the savior of R&B, and here in the studio with you, talking about paying attention. Everybody Pay attention, Hugo. Pay attention, Melissa. What's going on? Do not just take things for granted. Make sure you get out and vote. I was going to say something about Biden. You vote for Biden, he passes away in office. God forbid. It's next woman up, which would be Kamala Harris. Now, they are doing their best to discredit Kamala Harris. 1, she's a woman. 2, she's black. 3, she's Indian. She got a whole bunch of nationalities jumping off up there. Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, seriously, she's a woman of color. White America, most white men are not ready for a woman running anything. And now a black woman on top of that too? That's the fear. It's not the fear that Biden may not survive 4 years. We've had plenty of presidents that didn't survive 4 years for whatever reason. We've had presidents that died in office. They got sick and died in office. The country kept rolling. The country has never collapsed because a president died in office. Has it? No. What they're afraid of is that Kamala Harris will become the president. Now, Kamala Harris is vice president, and it's interesting how they judge her. When did we ever judge the vice president? We didn't know a vice president even existed. Really, until Obama became president. I think the first concern I had about a vice president was when John McCain was running for president, and his running mate was the chick that was saying she could see Russia. I was concerned about that woman, not because she's a woman, because I don't think she was competent to be able to run the country. So that concerned me if John McCain would have become president and, God forbid, he passed away in office. Sarah Palin would have been the president. I want you to let that rub in. Take 3 seconds out of your life to understand that that woman would have been the president of the United States. I don't have an issue with her. I want to see a woman be the president. I want to see somebody competent be the president. So if that should happen, but if you say, well, I'm not going to vote for Biden because he stumbles over his work, Biden is very competent. Look what he's gotten done. Whether you want to believe it or not, accept it or not, whether you're in a red state, whether you are a Trumper, I kind of wish I had a Trumper on here that had the balls to call him to just try at their best to argue with me. You would lose. Debating is what I do. So you wouldn't want to do that. You'd embarrass yourself. Because guess what? Biden has the best economy that Trump ever had. He ruins everything. Have you been keeping up? Did you see the woman who said they did years of investigation? They got to see his taxes. Trump is not a successful businessman by any stretch. He's not a successful businessman. Pretty much every business he's had fails. But what he does is he takes money from one business to make the other look solvent. That's what the investigations have come up with. He's not a successful businessman as he has been pretending for decades. He inherited hundreds of millions of dollars from his father. His father was a successful businessman. Donald Trump is not. As the man from Utah said, he's a charlatan. He's a fraud. It's coming to light. This man has over $500 million that he has to pay. He owes that woman $88 million. He owes the state of New York $355 million, plus the fines he had in court. His sons are idiots. Y'all better wake up. This is a dangerous individual because he's narcissistic. He can give a rat's ass about anyone, including his family. He only cares about him. It's a disease that he has. I'm voting for Biden. God forbid he dies in office, but if he should die or becomes where he can't run the presidency, I want the seat. Because what the Republicans want to do, women, they overturned Roe versus Wade. Trump is so proud of that. Y'all better wake the hell up. So you better be paying attention what they're trying to do to the woman in Atlanta, of course, to discredit. She showed her ass really good in that courtroom. Go on, Fonnie Willis. Here's Elaine Stepter. Everybody Needs Love, Real Urban Radio Network.
someone to trust in you, baby. Can you see that's what I'm trying to do? I know you've been hurt before. You're afraid to try. Love wants more when I'm loved by your side. You only have to love. 'Cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs love. Say you wanna be kissed, but you won't let me kiss you. Say you wanna be missed. Can you see how my arms are missing you? She's got you hurting so inside. I wonder, trying to hide, but no matter how you try, without love you can't survive. 'Cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs love. Baby, don't you know that you need love? I need love. Everybody needs love. Say you wake up in the morning, yes you will. Feeling so empty inside. I better know what your trouble is, baby. You need someone like me by your side. I know you've been hurt before, and you're afraid to try. That's why when I'm by your side, you'll have no peace of mind. 'Cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs love. Yeah, love. Everybody needs love. You need love. I need love. Everybody in the world needs love. Everybody needs love. The little bitty baby needs love. Everybody feel it. Everybody needs it. Everybody said, yeah, everybody needs love. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs love. You, me, I wanna give it. Everybody needs love.
Hi, this is Latrice Lawrence, actress, singer, songwriter, and I'm jamming with Rory Darvell, Real Urban Radio Network.
Number one.
Yes, Elaine Stepter with Everybody Needs Love. Listen, it's about time for me to get up out of here, but I want to say something before I go back to the black folks. I want to ask you guys something. Those of you that are listening still and around my age, remember when we grew up? And most of the households that I remember growing up in with my friends, if you went to a kid's house to play, your friend around the corner, or spend the night at another friend's house or something, your parents would meet that other parent. And they may have met prior for whatever reason. I know when I played Little League Baseball, and sometimes you'd want to spend the night at one of your friend's house or whatever, and we'd get together until the parents would talk. And I remember when I was a kid, my mom would say to the other parent, listen, if he gets out of line, you have my permission to get him back in line by any means necessary. And I'm sure I'm not the only one whose parent had that conversation. And it was vice versa. And you also knew as a kid that if that parent had to put you in line in any fashion, whether they put their hands on you or spanked you or not, if they had to put you in line and it got back to your parents, you were in trouble because you didn't leave your house and embarrass the family by acting a fool somewhere else. Can I get a witness? Am I the only one? That's the way it was when I was growing up. It was accountability. It was if you walk down the street and the neighbor heard you cursing. Now, we cussed as kids, but we never cussed in front of an adult, not on purpose. And if you did, if an adult heard you, you immediately apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss So-and-so. Because you didn't want that information getting back to the house because you would be in trouble. You don't talk like that in front of adults. Accountability. Support. We support other kids. Parents come support other kids. I remember she had a son on the opposite team of mine. But when her son's team wasn't playing against us, she rooted for our team. And the kids that she knew on our team, she rooted for us. Support, going in a circle. So the kids were being encouraged by other parents. When my son was in karate, he was on a team. The parents encouraged the team. They encouraged the other kids. You didn't just watch your son. You didn't just watch your son and the rest of the team, they lost. Oh, boo. You rooted for everybody on your son's team. Support, going in a circle. What we don't have today in our community is support going in a circle. You got grown men, and I want to say this, Shannon Sharp, Mike Epps, thank you. You handled your situation like men. You were acting fools at first, threatening each other. One threatening to fight one, the other threatening to shoot the other. Grown ass men. Here's what I ask to Black folks, especially ones that are online fighting with Monique and fighting with D.L. Hughley and etc. and all these other people getting up. These are grown ass people. Now we always say, well, parents should be role models. Not when your kids are looking at celebrities. There was sports figures I looked up to that you wanted to be like. So when you're in front of the kids, you gave an example. So in other words, they didn't just see mom and dad, especially when mom and dad are working where your kid isn't always around mom and dad. Shouldn't they see other people, examples of good people, so they can learn how to resolve conflict? By seeing other people resolve conflict? Sure, your parents have a responsibility as well. My dad had a responsibility. My mom had a responsibility to me, and they taught me what's good. But it was also good to see other people because guess what? Someone else could say something to me that my father may not have said. Or we all know how kids are. A lot of times you don't receive things from your parents, but you'll receive it from somebody else. So when our kids look at grown people fighting, how do they learn conflict? Or if they're influenced by an athlete or a singer or whatever, an actor or whatever, and they're watching it, your parents don't have that much influence for whatever reason because they're busy, they're working, they're doing their thing. So we figure, ain't my kids, ain't my problem. I act how I want to act. We're losing. And we lose our children. We are losing. If we don't get there, I feel responsible for how another kid sees me. Because that's how I grew up too. I don't just have my mother and father, but I had other men and women that were in the neighborhood and things like that I saw who knew how to act or knew how to resolve conflict. Parents can't be the 100% of everything. That's laziness. That's just being sorry. I do what I do with my son, and his mom do what she does to teach our son to be a responsible human being. Yes, but he needs to see other things. I mean, he's 34 now, but I'm saying as a kid, we're being lazy. And as a community, I don't want to see us celebrity people, grown women. You got grown women, Black women fighting. What are young Black women supposed to see? You got grown Black women with money, supposed to have sense. You're supposed to be out the hood, but you're still acting hood, wearing expensive clothing. We are behind. We are behind, and we keep further falling behind. We wonder why, and we always want to point blame to somebody else. It's us. Look in the mirror, Black folks. It's us. Artists, you're in the bottom because you ain't doing what you need to do to get to the top. You're not putting in the work. You're not supporting other artists. You think everybody's supposed to support you? Support goes in a circle, or we all lose. Listen, I got to go. Thank y'all for listening. Tell somebody about the show. Hit like, share, and subscribe right here on my YouTube channel. Tell somebody else about the show. Don't come back Wednesday by yourself. Bring somebody with you. So we're going to grow and be successful. Oh, we're going to make it happen here at the Real Urban Radio Network. God is the greatest. Y'all know I'm going to say it. I'm out of here. Here's Jadzia with Worth It. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hugo, my man. Amen. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Have a good weekend and a good week.
Don't look at the past. I don't live there no more. Don't care if I'm last. As long as I get there, I know I lost all my pride. Wasn't left there to die. I stood buried naked, and I couldn't take it no. It wasn't worth my pain for me to give up my name. And though I felt so ashamed, I thought I was the one to blame. But you don't know what I've been through, the reasons I do what I do. So don't call me names when you've never been through my pain. No, I'm not worthless. I am worth it. Please don't judge me. I'm not perfect. Say I'm nothing, but I've heard it. Tired of feeling like I'm worthless. Before you judge me, step into my shoes and see life through my eyes and do the things I do. Make sure you're perfect before you call me worthless. Don't judge what your eyes see, 'cause the mess not inside me. Yeah. I don't think you understand what really went through my head. I felt so worthless over and over. I heard it all. I'm not worthless. I am worth it. Please don't judge me. I'm not perfect. Say I'm nothing, but I've heard it. Tired of feeling like I'm worthless. Not worthless. I am worth it. I'm not worthless. I am worth it. I'm not worthless. I am worth it. I am worth it. I am worth it. I'm not worthless. I'm not worthless. I'm not worthless.
Broadcasting live to the
All right,
world
y'all.
at
I'm out. Thank you.
www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's